Tired of the same old hot takes and sports cliches? Want a fresh perspective on the world of sports? Then tune into the Fade Route with DNZ, the podcast that's changing the game. Every Wednesday, DNZ bring you insightful analysis. I would argue that group would be better set in a West Coast offense. Hilarious banter.
See, people came here for a baseball game.
And a whole lot of fun. Coming at you from the AO Studios. Listen on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts. The Fade Route with DNZ is not just a podcast, it's a lifestyle. It's Red Light, Green Light 1, 2, 3 with DNZ. Here are your hosts, D and Z. Welcome everybody to Red Light, Green Light 1, 2, 3 DNZ. I am Z, and here's how it goes. D and I make our top 1, 2, 3 fantasy starts or green lights in our top 1, 2, 3 fantasy sits or red lights for NFL Week 7. We're going to start with our green lights first. Who are your top 1, 2, 3 green lights, D?
Okay, so first up, I've got quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers, Aaron Rodgers, playing against the Bengals on Thursday Night Football, the Icy Hot Bowl. He's been throwing touchdown passes like whoa. My next one is the wide receiver. My next start is the wide receiver on the Jacksonville Jaguars, Brian Thomas. 2 weeks in a row. I think he's finally getting the groove with Trevor Lawrence. I know the game's in London. I think he finally found the end zone. Finally. God. Oh, man.
Needed a GPS to get there.
Jeez. So that's my number 2. And my number 3 is DeAndre Swift. He's the running back of the Chicago Bears. Stop benching him, start starting him, and start him against the Saints. What do you got, Z?
I mean, those are solid picks. Absolutely. The Brian Thomas pick is a revelation. You know, he was a deep cut for week 1, and now he's finally giving you some relevance. I'm going to start with Caleb Williams against the Saints. He seems to be maturing as a passer. He seems to be maturing as a quarterback, and that proves dividends for Ben Johnson and this Bears team. Number 2. Give me the Panthers defense against the Jets. Yeah, no. It's after seeing the Broncos, like the Panthers defense will only sack them 7 times. So it'll only be 7 instead of 9. The Jets are going nowhere fast, and the Panthers will be opportunistic in their pursuit of Mr. Fields. And green light number 3. I gotta go Drake London against the Niners. I have a good feeling. They move the ball well against the Bills. He and Penix have good chemistry together, and I think that trend is going to continue. Drake London, big game against the Niners. Those are our green lights. Who are your red lights, D?
All right, so first up, I've got the wide receiver on the Miami Dolphins, Jalen Waddle.
Yeah.
Playing against Cleveland. In Cleveland, you know, there's a lot going on in Miami right now with Tua and calling people out. I think that Cleveland defense plays. I think Miami's a tough play this weekend, so I'm going with Jalen Waddle. Number 2, your boy, Jackson Dart, quarterback of the New York Giants. He's very reckless, and I think he had a nice game against the Eagles. It's very cute, but he's going to Denver, where even Tom Brady had a tough time. So I think if he plays the way he played against Philly, he will die in Denver. And last but not least, I'm going to say that's the running back on the Los Angeles Chargers, Hassan Haskins. Yeah, they're playing the Colts, which is tough enough, but it also seems like Vidal is the guy that they're going to be leaning on while Marion Hampton is out. So I would stay away from him. What do you got, Z?
Pretty fair assessments there. Dart is from Utah, so that's the other layer of it. So he's probably used to playing in that general type of weather, but the pressure of being near home I know that bothered Zach Wilson a little bit, but we'll see if that bothers Mr. Dart. Red light number 1. Geno Smith against the Chiefs. My God, he's a turnover machine this year. My God, man. What happened to you? You seem to have turned a corner. And, nah, just kidding. I'm just playing. No. Back to the same old Geno. Red light number 2. The Jets defense against the Panthers. Just no. Just no with Lucas. Just no. No. Just please stop it. I'm fucking Bryce Young is gonna
points.
Bryce Young is gonna go off.
Yeah. Start him. That's right. I should have put him as my fantasy start this week.
You still can. There's still time. But Bryce Young is as good of a pickup as any in this case. And red light number 3. You got to go Kyler Murray against the Packers.
If he plays.
Right? And if he doesn't play, then that takes away McBride. That takes away every single skill position player you have. So you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to say Trey McBride. Because it doesn't matter if it's Brissett. It doesn't matter if it's Kyler Murray. The Packers play. The Packers absolutely play. And he's going to get neutralized because who the hell's throwing him the ball? No Marvin Harrison Jr. Nothing great there. No James Conner. What are we doing in the desert? Those are our red lights. Those are our green lights. What are yours? Hit us up, faderoutemail@gmail.com. Slide in our DMs on IG at FadeRoutePodcast. Drop us a line on X at FadeRouteDNZ and let us know who you are picking this week. It's time for us to run the go route. We'll talk to you next week. Thanks for listening to this episode of our podcast. If you liked what you heard and you want to hear more, be sure to like and subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. Leave us a review, rate us 5 stars, turn on subscription notifications, and share on social media. Tell your friends and spread the word.